What up YouTube, Topaz Ace here, and I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First we're gonna jump into the news, then we're gonna jump into this review for this new CeeLo album, then we're gonna jump into an article from DownloadPaz.com. But before then, listen to a brief instrumental from underground producer 730 Beats. So Big Boy from Outkast recently got interviewed, man, talking about how Outkast could have been performing and such on the Super Bowl, man. And what he said, how it fell through, is the fact that they had the two songs, which were hot at the time, man, that I Love the Way You Move and that Hey Ya. And the NFL wanted them to chop those songs up and blend them together and such, in which Big Boy was all for it. Not so much Andre 3000, man. He wanted to do those songs in its entirety, and what they did was, okay, fuck it, we don't need y'all. Never called them back since. But anyway, on to today's review, and today's review is to that CeeLo album, Heart Blanche. And you know what? I know he's well too far gone, man. We all know CeeLo is not coming back to hip-hop and such, especially not on an album that he got promoted through Atlantic and all that shit, man. But ultimately, all I wanted was just a taste of hip-hop on this dude. I mean, when you think about it, he is blending so many different genres of music on this project, from blues to pop to damn near some fucking disco on this shit, man. But yet he's not including the genre that he came into the game with. Like, you don't have to make a full hip-hop track. Just spit a little bit of bars every so often. That's all you need to do. So even though I expected no hip-hop to be on here, still was slightly disappointed. But yet as you listen to this project, it's pretty damn solid, man. It's actually a well-rounded joint, because just as CeeLo mastered his rap skills with his voice and such, man, he did the same thing with his singing. Got a bunch of very solid songs on here, like that Robin Williams, that Sign of the Times, Smell Like Fire, and that Better Late Than Never, man. Honestly, this project is definitely worth individual downloads, man, off of iTunes. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. But anyway, on to today's article from DownloadPaz.com, and today's article is about falsifying history, because here's the thing that you got to understand. Whoever dominates the time period and such, man, whoever happens to come out on top, those are the people who writes the fucking history of what happened. And usually, they don't tell the fucking truth. They try to make themselves seem like heroes instead of conquerors and fucking villains. For example, why the fuck do people even give a fuck about Christopher Columbus, dude? This is a guy who got motherfucking lost, and then people try to claim that he discovered America. How the fuck you discover something with people already on that bitch? What he was in fact a martyr, rapist, a racist, a lot of critical things that people tried to forget out of the fucking history books. Just like how I'm sure you guys seen the viral video of the textbook that tried to say that slaves weren't slaves, trying to say that slaves were workers brought in to work the textile market in America and shit. Like, these motherfuckers are so full of shit, but yet, here's the thing, the more and more they tell the lies, the more and more people try to buy into it, and they try to make that shit into truth. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.